Good evening, Commissioners. My name is Brenna Wenger, AICP. I'm a contract planner with CSG Consultants, assisting with presenting this project, 5587 Saviors Road, Dia Enterprises project. The project in front of you today is for a special use permit to develop a fuel station with a two-story convenience store and management office. The applicant is John Mueller of Mueller-Worthy Architects, and the planning and zoning number is 22-500-02. The applicant requests to construct a two-story, 4,455 square foot, 24-hour convenience store that will not sell alcohol. It will have 2,755 square feet of ground floor retail and payment areas, a second floor, 1,700 square foot office area, a fuel canopy with 8 fuel stations, parking for the site, a trash enclosure, and related site improvements. The hours of operation for the project are proposed to be 24 hours per day, Monday through Sunday. The total number of employees proposed is to be 2 to 3 employees per shift, with 3 shifts per day, for a total of 9 to 10 total employees. The vacant 0.45 acre site is located at 5587 Saviors Road on the northwest corner of the intersection of Saviors Road and Hueneme Road within the Southwinds neighborhood. The project is located in the southern portion of the city at 5587 Saviors Road. The project site is vacant and undeveloped property on the corner of Saviors and Hueneme Road, as shown in the images below. These images provide context of the site and its present condition. The top is the view from Saviors Road, the bottom is from Hueneme Road. The images on this slide show the zoning of General Commercial Plan Development and Affordable Housing Permitted, C2-PD-AHP. The surrounding uses include an auto repair shop, vacant land, residential, and vacant land as well. The development proposal is located within the General Commercial Plan Development and Affordable Housing Permitted, C2-PD-AHP zoning district. In accordance with the City Code, the proposed fuel station and convenience store may be permitted with an approved special use permit. It is located within the general commercial zone of the general plan. The applicable development standards of the C2-PD-AHP zone have been compared to the project and, as shown on the next slide, does comply. History of the site dates back to 2006. Resolution number 2006-24 was adopted by the Planning Commission for construction of a 2-story office building and first-floor veterinary hospital. Exceptions via an SUP, a special use permit, included an increased building height of 2.5 feet above the limit, reduced parking, less than 10 spaces, and a loading area with a narrow dimension of less than 12 by 40. In 2008, a 1-year extension was approved. In 2009, a 3-year extension was approved, extending the permit to 2012. In 2012, an additional 3-year extension was approved that extended the permit one last time to 2015. Since 2015, the applicant had not submitted or obtained building permits for development of the site, and the prior entitlements have since expired. The slide below shows the proposed site plan for the project. The site is rectangular in shape and takes access from both Hueneme and Saviors Road. The proposed building, loading zone, and trash enclosure are at the northern part of the site, with parking along the western edge and fuel stations and a canopy towards the middle of the site. The east and south sides of the site are occupied by landscaping and the entry and exit driveways. The project proposes 6,416 square feet of landscaping, which includes trees, shrubs, ground cover, and vines such as creeping fig, purple fountain grass, and guara. The project meets the landscape criteria laid out in section 16-641, parking area landscape requirements. The following development table was incorporated into the staff report, showing and comparing applicable development standards for this project. As seen below, the proposed development complies with the municipal code. The proposed project furthers many of the policies identified in the 2030 General Plan, as identified in more detail in the staff report. Some of the key policies include include Community Development Policy 1.2 for infill development, Community Development Policy 3.1 for the protection of neighborhoods from incompatible uses and activities, CD Policy 9.2, revitalization and redevelopment, Community Development Policy 14.1 and 14.2, which addresses the Development Advisory Committee process, and Community Development Policies 15.6 and 17.6, which focus on business attraction and retention and expansion efforts on companies and institutions that provide benefits and livable wages for Oxnard residents. In accordance with Section 15.3.32, Class C3 of the State CEQA Guidelines, projects categorized as construction and location of limited numbers of new small facilities or structures may be found to be exempt from the requirements of the California Environmental Quality Act. The project does not provide substantial evidence that the project will have a significant effect on the environment. The proposal includes the two-story convenience store, a fuel canopy and fuel stations, parking, trash enclosure, and site improvements. Therefore, a notice of exemption will be filed. Staff have prepared a resolution listing conditions of approval for the project. The selected recommended conditions of approval include the cleanup of any trash not within a designated trash container daily, the removal of any and all graffiti on the premises, no outdoor storage of materials, as well as information regarding applicable impact fees, including but not limited to the fees authorized by the Growth Requirement Capital Fee, Parks and Recreation Fee, the Traffic Circulation Fee, Storm Drainage Fee, Mobility Fee, Public Art Program Fee, and the Utility and Undergrounding in lieu fee. Public outreach was performed for this project. On March 20th of 2023, a community workshop was held. Approximately 1,100 mailed notices were sent to owners within the Cypress and South Winds neighborhoods. An on-site posted notice was provided, and the meeting was attended by approximately 10 people, and residents of the adjacent neighborhoods indicated concerns. These concerns were expressed in the comments about lighting and trash, attraction of the unhoused, and concerns about ensuring a healthy tax base for the city of Oxnard. From this community input, staff has ensured that the project is conditioned to include conditions for lighting and trash monitoring, ensuring that the site remains clean, and ensuring that security cameras are installed at the site to alleviate security concerns. Notice of the public hearing was provided in several locations, including the newspaper, an on-site posting, and through the mail to property owners within 300 feet of the subject property. At the time of this recording, no public comment has been submitted in support or opposition of the project. Staff's recommendation is that the Planning Commission find the project to be categorically exempt from environmental review pursuant to the CEQA Guidelines Section 15.3.03, New Construction or Conversion of Small Structures, and adopt Resolution 23XX approving Planning and Zoning Permit Number 22-50002, Special Use Permit subject to certain findings and conditions. Thank you for reviewing, and staff is available to answer any questions that the Commission may